Welcome back to my next video. Here I am going to share with you my workflows for converting, for using text-to-speech to prompt AI rather than typing for obvious reasons, and also for using speech-to-text for it to speak back to me the replies rather than me reading them all for obvious reasons. And so the way I was doing it, for lack of a better way to do it, was to use Microsoft OneNote, and I have some gripes about how this works. I'm sure I'll get to them. But so basically, I will hit the dictate button, which is here. This initiates the dictate. Okay, so now it is recording me. So I'm going to prompt GPT. Okay, GPT, I currently use Microsoft OneNote in order to transcribe my voice talking into text that I can copy and paste into your input box, allowing me to prompt you with voice rather than typing. And then I also copy out your output and paste it back into OneNote and have it read out loud. I would prefer a better workflow than this, though, as I have multiple gripes about OneNote and various ways that it makes things cumbersome. And I would like to find an alternate solution, an alternate software solution combination workflow in order to have a less cumbersome workflow to achieve what I just described. So I hit stop there. Oh, wait a minute, no. Period. Also, please try to be concise. More concise than me. All right, and I'm going to make a new chat, and I'm going to say, I'm going to do 3.5 just because it types faster, and we'll see if I don't get the results I'm looking for with 3.5, and then I can switch to 4.0, which types slower but gives better answers. As you can see, this zips right through, and I don't necessarily want to read this, so I will copy and paste it into here, and then I will immersive reader.
Certainly.
So
If you're
it
looking
takes
for
a
an
few
alternate solution
clicks.
to transcribe your voice and have a smoother workflow, here's a concise suggestion. Consider using a dedicated speech-to-text software or service for transcribing your voice. There are several options available, such as Dragon Professional Individual, a popular speech recognition software that allows you to dictate and transcribe your voice accurately. Google Docs voice typing.
So here's one of my gripes. If I say, oh, I want to select all this so I can type over it, I go Control A for select all, and it only does one paragraph. No, I didn't say select all of the paragraph. I said select all. So that's one of my gripes with this. Another one of my gripes with this software is I wasted like an hour yesterday trying to find where the dictate button was on it, and it just turns out that the local install software of OneNote doesn't have the dictate function. You have to go to the browser-based version of OneNote in order to dictate, and they don't make it obvious. And even once you figure that out, it's still not obvious how to get there. In any case, what am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. I want to... So that answer was too long and was not structured in a way that was useful to me, so I'm going to dictate what I really want. Okay, so that was just kind of all over the place. I would like a much more concise list, and I would like to include cost sorted from low cost to high cost of these options. Now, I've already been through this, and so I'm just going to jump right ahead to I don't like any of those answers probably. I want a free solution. Do you know of a totally free solution, both directions, TTS and STT? I'm going to copy that. I'm going to copy that, and we'll paste that into here. And so I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it there, and I'm going to go Immersive Reader. And I have to click play
Google
again.
Docs voice typing. STT Google Docs offers a built-in voice typing feature that transcribes your voice into text for free. Dictation, I/O, STT, an online speech recognition tool that allows you to dictate and transcribe your voice into text without any cost. TTS Reader. TTS Reader is a free online text-to-speech tool that converts text into speech and allows you to listen to it. Natural Reader. TTS Natural Reader offers a free version with basic functionality to convert text into speech.
Not familiar with that. So here's the thing, is that I already went through this once. So this is take 2, and I already know that. And so I went through the take 1. I made a whole long list of options, and then it didn't include the cost. So then I asked it to include the cost, and the costs were kind of all over the place. So then I asked it to resort them by cost, and then I tried various. And then I didn't really like the fact that everything cost except for TTS Reader, and I didn't like the quality of that one. And so I said, I don't like any of these choices. Please come up with a completely free both directions, and it did. Okay, so it's saying Google Docs does speech to text, but it's not saying Google Docs does text to speech. And so even though I know the answer, I am going to prompt Google, and I'm going to go Control A just so I can be annoyed and say this is why I don't like Microsoft OneNote. And I'm going to I'm prompting GPT again to say, okay, I don't like I don't like some of these options. I want a completely free solution that does both TTS and STT. Close enough. Paste this here. So now remember, we're in ChatGPT 3.5, and so they won't necessarily be as good answers. Google Docs. Okay, so it is saying text-to-speech extension in your browser to read so expound on one. I don't feel like reading all this, and so I was debating, should I read it or should I copy it? So I'm just going to do the same exercise, and I'm going to go Control A actually worked that time. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go Immersive Reader. And I have to play again.
Let me provide further details on Google Docs voice typing for speech-to-text, STT, transcription. Google Docs offers a built-in voice typing feature that allows you to transcribe your voice into text within a Google Docs document. Here's how you can use it. Open a Google Docs document, go to Google Docs, docs.google.com, and create a new document or open an existing one. Enable voice typing. From the toolbar, click on Tools and select Voice Typing. Alternatively, you can press Ctrl plus Shift plus S, Windows, or Command plus Shift plus S, Mac, to open the voice typing interface. Grant microphone permission. If prompted, grant Google Docs access to your microphone. This is necessary for the voice recognition to work.
You can hear my dog wants
Start
to go
speaking. Once the microphone is active, click on the microphone icon and start speaking. Speak clearly and at a moderate pace for accurate transcription. See the transcription. As you speak, Google Docs will transcribe your voice into text in real time. You can see the transcribed text appearing on the screen. Edit and format as needed. After the transcription is complete, you can edit and format the text in the Google Docs document, just like any other text.
Okay, so as I suspected there, it again did not include the text-to-speech part. It did the speech-to-text, but it didn't tell me about text-to-speech. If I want to, this time I'll prompt the GPT-4. So I would like a workflow for doing text to speech. I'm sorry, doing speech to text, and then also text to speech, and it shouldn't cost anything for the software or services. What services can I use to accomplish this? Copy. I'm going to do a new chat so I can go to GPT-4. This type's much slower. Google's Web Speech API. Wow, that sounds way more complicated than, I get to write a JavaScript. Holy cow. Well, at least it's not limited in its complexity to solve a problem. I'm going to tell it to stop generating. And I'm going to say, no, there has to be a far easier solution to this, especially because you already gave me a far easier solution on the first take of this video. Google Docs speech to text, which is the correct answer. Text to speech with Google Translate. What? Well, that's interesting. It's telling me to use Google Translate. Alright, I don't want to use Google Translate. The dog still wants to go outside. He can in a minute. Okay, so I don't want to use Google Translate. I just want to do it all in Google Docs. Can I do text-to-speech and speech-to-text both within Google Docs? Voice typing, yeah, we've been over that. In text-to-speech. Yes, install the Read Aloud text-to-speech voice reader from the Chrome Web Store. That is the correct answer that it came up with last time. And so I have done that. And so now, my new workflow, so this was all my old workflow with OneNote, which I have multiple gripes about. And so now I will prompt something in here. So I have Control Shift S. I could click that microphone, but I'm going to go Control Shift S. And now I am dictating. And yes, I will congratulate GPT on helping me to accomplish what my goal was, which was to improve my workflow for speech to text and then text to speech for prompting and hearing the replies of ChatGPT or any AI. And please also include a description. So I'm thinking this is for a video for YouTube describing this whole process of interacting with GPT with work with STT and speech to text and text to speech workflows. And so I need a search SEO optimized description for my video. So if you would please create the text for that description, that would be helpful. Please don't include any timestamps or video sections because you're not aware of what they really are. And I know in the past, sometimes you just like to make that stuff up, and so please don't. And so I copy that, and it's not cumbersome, and I paste this here. I might want to do this in the other conversation where there was a lot more information in the conversation with the AI. It's funny, every time I do this, it asks for a description for a video. It likes to make numbered lists, and the funny thing is a lot of times the numbered list includes a list of things that aren't included in the video. It goes into like, if it was making a video, what would it include? And that's not what I'm asking for. All right, so it is. I'm going to have this read it back because I haven't had it read anything back yet in the new workflow, and I like the way I have the voice set up in the new workflow. Because it reminds me of one of my favorite all-time books. In the audiobook it's a very tech-based book, and one of the voices in the audiobook is a British electronic-sounding woman reading like electronic news bulletins or something, and it reminds me of that, and I kind of like it. So I'm going to paste this here, and I don't know why it says immerse yourself. I'm going to give it an I. And I'm going to select all. And then I'm going to do Alt P.
Immerse yourself in the world of AI with our latest video, where we unravel how you can optimize your workflow using speech-to-text and text-to-speech techniques.
Let's try Amy.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web page text to audio. It works on a variety of websites, including news sites, blogs, fan fiction, publications, textbooks. Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension.
Alright, so what did I say? Sally. I think Sally. Amazon US English.
Read Aloud is a Chrome and Firefox extension that uses text-to-speech technology to convert web page text to audio.
I'm going to call this
It works on a variety of websites, including news sites, blogs, fan fiction, publications, textbooks, school and course materials.
This voice. So I think I'm going to go with this voice. And so that is just about it. So I should go one more interaction just for the fun of it. Control A for select all. Very happy that that works in this software, unlike OneNote. And delete that, and Control A, backspace, and Control Shift S to dictate. Thank you, GPT. Great job. I accomplished what I wanted. Please give me a very concise reply, and then I will convert that to speech and listen to my robot Sally read for you. Thank you very much. And I'll stop that. Control A, Control C. Over to here. Control V, enter, and enter. Oh, it does now. Huh. Enter. The other day, enter was just going to the next line. You're welcome. Great. That was concise. Thank you for being concise. Copy that. Paste it here. Alt P.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could assist you. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask. Happy creating with your AI companion.
All right. So, I think that's it. If you liked the video, please like it. And share, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Have your friends tell their friends, and their friends, and their friends, and so on and so on, like that commercial from the 80s. Is anybody old enough to remember that? In any case, thanks for watching, and see you next time.